Good, beautiful morning. Thank you so much for stopping by as we look into today's message, lessons, all that good jazz. What is going on with the collective today? I hope the time change has found everyone okay and not treating us too badly, beating us up too much. Let's see. I'm going to get all these shuffled up before we begin. I hope your weekend has found you guys well. I hope that it was either productive or relaxing, whichever you were aiming for. And now it's back to beautiful Monday. So, what does the world have working for us today? What messages do we need to relay? What stories do we need to hear? What demons do we need to slay? All right, let's go. First deck. All right, so first out is Burning Daylight. Burning Daylight. All right, we have Reduced Noise in the reverse. One more for this round. We have Trials and Tribulations in the upright. We have Mystery in the reverse. We have Listening in the upright. And Marked in the reverse. Now from our Angel Tarot, first round. We have Five of Cups in the upright. And I'm going to take the second one that came out, which is the Chariot in reverse. Last and final round. We have Dazzling the Masses in the reverse. Saving the Day in the reverse. And Weathering Storms in the reverse. We have restraint in the reverse. Two more for this deck, please, and thank you. What do we need to hear today? What do we need to learn today? Which demons do we need to slay today? All right, we've got two-faced in the upright. Information in the reverse. You know what? I didn't even get my full 3 from the first round of this tarot deck. So we're going to draw 4. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I don't know if you guys, I hope I'm pointing that correctly at the camera. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Let's read this energy. What do we need to hear today as a collective? Yeah, so a lot of you are already, you're going to you're going to be able to see within the 3D and the physical that a lot of the people who have really been working against you, you're going to see them reap what they have sown. Like really. It seems like they wanted where you were headed. They wanted your path, and that's what they were trying to hijack, so to speak, by trying to cut you down and block and all of these other things, right? You've already heard the story many, many times. But it is not going to be a mystery anymore for anybody else as to who and what came up against you and how they did it and why. That is no longer a mystery. No longer a mystery. God has definitely made his judgment. He's turned his back. He's offered what he can to these people. Okay, they're not going to be able to move the way that they want to move anymore. And it's like they were already imprisoning themselves, right, with all of the egotistical issues that they refused to face and conquer, right? That's why the jealousy is so intense when they look at you, because they see that freedom. And they had already blocked themselves, but now, since that's what they decided, that's what they want for themselves, is to be blocked and all this other stuff, that's what God is granting them. That's the way you choose to move. That's the way, these are the actions you chose to take, which tells me, as God, that you enjoy this. You enjoy it so much that I tell you what, baby girl, baby boy, I am going to lock you guys away, and then you're never going to even have the opportunity that I've been giving you your entire life. You've had your entire life to turn this stuff around, to tell me, to show me how and how you're going to change, why you're going to change, and then show me which actions you're deciding to take towards those ideas and goals. Oh wait, you want freedom, but you're keeping other people blocked and locked. You're trying to restrain other people, but you want freedom. No, that is not how it works. No, 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 no. So these people are literally going through their trials and tribulations, right? And it's kind of like it's already started. It's not to say that today is the only day, but today, for a lot of us, we're going to see the consequences rendered to them in the 3D. Like we're going to be able to witness this along with everyone else, right? There's no more mystery about this. God was listening the entire time. They no longer carry the mark of God. They are not allowed to restrain anyone else from here. They're clearly, obviously they're two-faced, right? This is obvious. But they no longer have access to any grand type of information. Like they're never going to be able to just sit there and meditate and connect with the infinite to be able to harness that information for them to use, because they weren't trying to use this information for the greater good in the first place. You know, everybody has connection to this until you don't. And so, yeah. Everything that they were trying to get you tied up in, homelessness, sickness, death, loss, you are literally going to see them go through some of these things. Like right now, today. They've been crying over this. They've been scared of this for a little while now, for the past, I'd say 6 months to a year, right? They've been seriously worried about this. But that's why they've been taking this stuff out on you. To say, basically, well, look at this person. They lost everything, so clearly they're not in God's favor. Clearly God wants them, to struggle or this and that. And all the while they're pointing these fingers and they're not noticing everybody else who's looking at them. And they're like, well, you're doing a lot of finger pointing here, so what gives you that right? Last I checked, you're not God. So what is it? Oh, you don't have a right? Well, then why are you pointing fingers? Why are you worried about anything or anybody else other than yourself? God is giving you the opportunity to make the changes that you want to make, the changes that you want to see within your life and within the world, but you're not doing anything. You're cutting people down. Why the hell is God going to keep you alive and healthy and safe when you are knocking people out of their own safety, out of their securities, out of everything that they worked their entire life for? These people sacrificed. They willingly gave this stuff up so that you might be given a chance to redeem yourself before it's too late. But now it's too late. You chose not to redeem yourself. So now, God is bringing the hammer down. There's no more. There's no more. And everyone is going to find out every single dirty, nasty little trick that you have pulled. Everything is exposed. Because you were warned. Like that's it. Like, I'm sorry, dude. It is what it is. But for us, the drama's over. There's no more putting up guards for us. You feel me? Not only does God know what's what, but now the rest of the world knows what's what. And today is the beginning of all the consequences. I mean, seriously, you're going to see people. I mean, it's already started in the world on a larger scale, right? You see a bunch of people just dying and this and that. People getting replaced in certain positions politically, publicly. Excuse me. But now, we as individuals are going to see that on our 3D level. Excuse me, guys. I really love my coffee, but sometimes when I get worked up and I get to talking, it kind of makes me choke sometimes. Well, Merry Christmas to us. Merry Christmas to us. For us, this is a time of celebration. Do not, whatever you do not feel bad for these people. Okay? Remember, do not mistake God's judgment. Do not misunderstand the rendering of his consequences. If it were not deserved, it would not be received right now. But it is more than well deserved. We know this. Okay? Do not feel bad for these people. These are people who have literally brought this upon themselves. These are people who literally cannot stop hurting other people, cannot stop breaking other people's boundaries, manipulating people, literally killing people for some out there. Okay? These are not people that deserve to be walking this earth, at least not in a healthy kind of way, because they didn't do anything to earn it or deserve it. You can be born into the life, right? I mean, given everything you need. But when I say deserve, I mean everyone deserves God's redemption and rewards, okay? And we get it. But it's what we do when we're offered it that determines, I mean, are you going to turn away from God's gifts, from God's opportunity for you to redeem yourself, for you to say, hey, you know what? I messed up and I greatly apologize. Please tell me and guide me how I can work to make this better, not just for other people, but for myself, so that it can change on an eternal basis, not just a temporary basis. No. No. But yeah, God's had enough. The world has had enough. The universe has had enough. It is time. It is time. No, sir. I told you no. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. That is it, you guys. Like, congratulations for us. Congratulations for us. And I know a lot of us have been waiting for this moment, and it's not like we've been, not necessarily because we want to see people go down. It's not. In fact, none of us have wanted anybody to go down. If we wouldn't be in our position right now, if we didn't offer forgiveness and mercy to everyone so far. If that hadn't been offered to all of our enemies so far, then these consequences, like, we wouldn't be seeing them in the 3D. They might be going down because overall, if you're hurting people, God's going to get to you anyway. But because we offered the forgiveness, the mercy, the opportunities, we let God give all of that to them. Because we did that, we get to also witness the downfalls. Like, that's it, We were a witness through all of the BS. Now we get to be a witness to their consequences. So I am proud of everybody. Looks like a lot of us have put in a lot of work to open up truths and to see through perspectives that we didn't in our past. Because we did, we were able to uncover all of the creepy creepers that were hiding in the shadows and doing their little work and their little magic and making these moves to block us, to bring us down, to make us feel like we're not worthy. Well, this is your confirmation, dears. We are worthy. We are the most valuable. We are. And so continue bringing that light. Please continue bringing that light. I'm so excited. This is going to release a lot of us who have been concerned and just waiting for this, you know, just kind of ducking and hiding out, trying to wait for the storm to blow through, you know? Well, the storm's clearing now. Today, the sun is out. All right? The sun is out. So now we can take up our rightful place. We can take up our rightful place with no worries or fears or concerns, at least when it comes to all that BS, right? So yes, I'm very proud of us. Y'all put in the work. Y'all really put in the work. I'm so glad, you know, because I know when I started within my isolation and my hermit mode, you know, the whole time it just feels kind of self-centered, like I'm the only one who's got the entire world attacking them. Like I'm the only one that has to hide out. I'm the only one that has to think and change and evolve and pull myself from this victim mentality. I'm the one that's supposed to pop the ego for myself and do this work. And it was hard work. And all the while you're looking outside at all these other people and they're enjoying life. They've got their houses, their cars, their blah, 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 blah. After you've not only, like, it wasn't just, we didn't just lose things, right? We willingly sacrificed these things because these things we know are not important. We can't take them with us, right? And the idea that only these materials are worth holding on to is just crazy. There's so many materials in the world, and greater than all of that is our own creative powers. Like, what can we create for ourselves? What are we going to create for ourselves? And so a lot of us chose peace and harmony. We did the hard work. We had to sit through all of that. So now we can sit tall and confident and say, you know what, this was for a reason. And you know what, even more than that, it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. There is a huge group of people across the globe who has also put in the dedication and the diligent work. We all did. And what a great feeling, you know, that not only were there other people, but now we all get to come out into the spotlight, into the sunlight, and then really get to embrace one another with people who did the work, with people who actually offer unconditional love, with people who have harnessed their creative abilities and talents and are willing to work with other good-hearted people. You know, now we can come together. Now we can collaborate. Now we can make something grand for the rest of the universe, for the rest of humanity that is left behind, so that they too may be given the opportunity and the tools and the resources and the guidance and the love and the support that they need to begin their own journeys, so that they too can ascend and they can join us. So yeah, that's beautiful, you guys. I love it. I love it. I want more of this. I want more of this. Thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by. Please leave a like, share, a comment. How are you feeling about this, you know? And when you do start seeing these consequences played out in the 3D, let me know. How is it playing out for you? Like, what's happening? No need to name names, but what's happening? Right? I greatly appreciate it. I really do. And you guys are absolutely beautiful. You absolutely deserve this ending in terms of, you know, them, like, not only you receiving justice, but you actually, for, you know, we know you've cut ties with these karmics, but now these karmics are not going to have access to you at all, in any form, visible or invisible. I love you guys, and I look forward to the next video. Bye.